All right, guys, just a real quick video here. This is my first overwinter, and I guess you could say I made it through the winter, but you can see there's a little activity here. But my queen recently died, and this hive here has gone to a laying worker hive, and I've got nothing but drone cells in there. And so what I'm about to do is I'm going to combine this hive with this hive, and then later this year I'll do a split out of this hive, get another hive going. And there's a lot of methods to do this. I'm a beginner. It's my first time ever doing this. And basically, you've got very limited options when you go to a laying worker hive, from what I can tell, right? So they're hopelessly queenless. They're toast. Once all those bees in there die, that hive is toast. So you can combine hives. A lot of people tell you, you can walk out and dump these out and the laying workers won't come back and that sort of thing. And there's a lot, from what I can tell, a lot of differing opinions on this. You can also combine hives with the newspaper method, and that's what I was going to do. And there's a lot of really Guelph bee guys on YouTube. They suggest the newspaper method. Cayman Reynolds, he's a bee whisperer. He suggests the newspaper method. But from what I can see is that there are some downsides to that, in that the bees don't completely get the pheromones that they need to relax and become one hive, and there can be some infighting. And since I've only got 2 hives, really 1 1/4, I wanted to maximize my ability to get these bees into this hive. So I've decided to go with the screen mesh method here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the top of that hive off, and I'm going to put that screen over there. I'm going to set these 2 boxes on that. I'm going to let them sit for, I don't know, 3-4 days. These guys have plenty of honey. They'll survive. And then they'll get the pheromones. And what, in theory, should happen is that the pheromones from this hive will permeate up through that screen. These bees will now say, oh, we have a real queen, and they will kill the laying workers. And then they'll become part of this hive. And then, like I said, I'll do the split. But really, all I've got is, instead of using newspaper, I just went and got some number 8 screen. And that's all I'm going to do. I don't have my mic, and I don't have my tripod there at another property. So I'm doing it this way. But that's what I'm doing. We'll see how it goes. All right. So just like that, they're combined. One thing I failed to mention in the beginning of this video is that you can see a little bit of screen here. What I did, I just got stung. I got to get some leg cuffs or something. Just got stung in the leg. But what I did was I put a little bit of that hardware screen right there in the entrance before all the foragers could leave. So I kept as many bees as I could in those 2 boxes. There's some still, I guess, probably going to lose these. I don't know if they'll eventually migrate over there. I'm not that much of a beekeeper yet. I don't know. Maybe I could take this and dump them out and see what happens there. But what I'm thinking about doing is moving. I'm just going to get rid of all this equipment here and leave it in there like that a couple days, and see. This could be a total disaster, and it could kill both hives. I don't think that's the case. But I also went, when I opened this one back up, just as a double check, I'm fairly certain the last time I did a hive inspection, I found the queen. There was a big old bee laying down here in the bottom. You can see some of that drone larva that's died. I scraped some of it out, but I'm pretty sure I found the queen. There was a huge bee, and I meant to save it and take some pictures, and I dumped her out on the ground over there somewhere when I wasn't thinking. I was getting probably accosted by Mother Nature here. But anyway, there it is. We're gonna let it sit for a couple days, come back. And I guess what my plan really is, I need to see. So I'm hoping I'm going to lift that, remove the screen, all the bees will gradually go down there, and then I'll slowly pull these boxes off until it's time for them to grow, and then I'll start adding boxes back. I think that's the plan. We'll see how it goes.